Hello everyone, how's it going? In this video, we're going to draw a very interesting drawing, a 3D cube. We are going to use the principle of optical illusions right here. So I'm going to start by drawing a vertical line. And I'm going to use a measurement of 10 centimeters for my drawing. Then I'll divide it in half, which is 5 centimeters. And I'll do the same measurement horizontally, because we're going to draw a hexagon. So I'm going to use 10 centimeters for both sides, both vertically and horizontally. Because the hexagon we do just like this. It is as if it were inside the circle. Of course, you don't need to draw these exact details. I'm just drawing them because I wanted to understand how it is done. Our hexagon will be vertical, so the point will be at the top, and the bottom will have these details, and on the sides we'll draw two other sides. Okay. So we have the divisions marked right here, and I'm going to do the following. I'm going to use 2.5 centimeters on each side, upwards and downwards, because I'll use half right here, which will be the side of each side of my hexagon, and each side will have 5 centimeters. And then I'll connect these points. I didn't use a ruler right here. However, when I start my outlining, I'll use the ruler again. And of course, we need to clean our drawing, so I'm going to use my eraser. So go over it right here. As you guys can see, I'm not erasing everything. But these middle lines, I will erase them completely because we won't use them anymore. We only did it to use as a reference to help us assemble a more precise geometric shape. And using a pen, I'll start outlining the details of the contour. Pay attention to this part, guys, because we don't want to make any mistakes. We are using pen, okay? But anyway, we don't want to spread the ink of the pen. So we need to be very careful on this part. And if you're using a marker, you need to be careful because we have a lot of ink in the marker. As you guys can see, we have kind of a difference between this line and the one below, but anyway, just be careful while using a pen, a marker. Anyway, this pen, it has a thin tip, but we have to be careful. Now we're going to make the markings to draw the lines inside. And I'll divide the middle of each side of our geometric figure. In this case, we have a hexagon. This one's vertically, and the horizontal ones actually already marked, but now I'm going to, measure this line, and then I'm going to divide it in half. Okay, the midpoint of each side of the hexagon has already been divided. Now I'm going to connect these lines, these points diagonally. I'll use the pencil at first, but then I'll outline it with the pen. Okay, on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, now let's make the union, the connection of these lines vertically. Let's make 3 lines. And now guys, pay attention to this. We want this line in this cube that we formed right here. We want to, highlight it. I'm just, highlighting it so you guys can see and understand what I'm trying to tell you, because these parts that we are highlighting, we're going to maintain in a drawing, and the others, we're going to just erase them. And now we already have a view of how the drawing will end up. We have the lines that will remain in the drawing. Now I'm going to use my eraser again, because I'm going to start using my pen. So I'll just erase and now outline it. Guys, I'm going to color this base and this part on top of the square in black. this one right here completely in black. Now this other part right here. And now guys, on this left side right here, I'm going to create a shade of gray. And on the square on the right side, I'm going to create the shade of gray as well. And the others, I'm going to leave them blank. Now I'm going to use the tissue paper right here and smudge this detail that we did with the graphite, where we used the pencil. I'm going to smudge it to create a more homogeneous tone. And don't worry if you go over the line, because we can use the eraser later, that's okay. If you want to use the roller to help you, that's okay. Especially diagonally, it is a bit more complicated to keep your hand straight. And here it is guys, our finished drawing. You can notice a difference, a variation in the angle from which you observe the drawing. And any suggestions guys, feel free to, comment and ask for help. I would like to know what you want to learn to draw so I can bring it to the upcoming videos. And that's it for today guys, thank you.